Hello my friends, Green Energy here. Welcome on back to more of our Dishonored Let's Play. Where we left off, we had returned to the Hound Pits pub, and then we had conquered our way through that mission. Where we had left off, we went and talked with Samuel, and he brought us over to King Sparrow Isle, and that's where I've been waiting for you guys. So now it's time for what I believe is actually our final mission. It might still take an episode or two to get through, but it is called The Light at the End. The leaders of the Loyalist conspiracy have moved to a monumental lighthouse, the final military project devised by the Lord Regent. They're holding Emily as they struggle to tighten their hold over the city. It's time to confront them, decide their fates, and determine the future of Dunwall. And so, Sam the boatman is taking us over.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight. I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort and the gatehouse. And there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again. Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do. Give my best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me. I knew you were sharp, Corvo. But somehow you managed to get through all this mess without losing sight of what really matters. For that, I respect you. The city's gonna pull itself up, I believe. Too many good people here to let it all turn to ashes. I'd best be going. The battlefield's no place for an old sailor like me. That time is long past. Good luck, my friend.
So I'm pretty sure if we wouldn't have done as much of a non-lethal sort of walkthrough that I did, the way Sam probably would have talked to us there might have been a little less of a hopeful type of scenario. And so the way we played is more or less the quote-unquote good version of the game. So now we have a beachside entrance and a harborside entrance, and a ruin that looks like it's inside, and there's nothing else out here. Look at all the friendly people. We should probably start with deactivating the watchtower. Didn't quite make it. But it looks like the watchtower is just watching the entrances here. Means getting into it might not be super tough once we get rid of this thing. Grab it! Oh yeah. Alright. So it looks like that might actually be a better way inside that has a lot less guards at it. Because this is our harbor side. And our beach side is technically over here. Not sure why the guard talking was so loud there. There's no one. Oh, unless it's that guy right there. So we're gonna head to that sewer drain. Looks like we got that guy's attention a little bit, but not enough to warrant him chasing after us or anything. So we are still doing all right. But I think this is another route inside, because I'm willing to bet that both entrances probably had that electrified wall of light, and this was even safer. Alright, so it might be a good idea to drop him off right here. How are we looking on elixirs? 10 and 4. So that's the way we could have come in. We would have had to get rid of the wall of light, though. And up this way, there's a courtyard. There's the other entrance. We need a key to open that. I don't think the guard had it. The one that we took out. Nope, you didn't have anything. The only other way is if there's another way out. Grab onto it, Corvo. Oh, I'm breaking the game a little bit. But it does look like there might be something right here. Or maybe not. Wasn't sure if there would be a vent I could crawl through. But it looks like we're out of luck. So we either need the control key, or the other route is to get rid of the wall of light and take the normal entrance through. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Luckily there's not like an alarm when you take the whale tank out, and the guards don't freak out either, so. Because normally they can walk through it unscathed, and it's when I walk through it that it would get hostile and zap me. But they're not observant enough to know better. I did feel like there was less guards on this side. Because it looked like just this guy. Oh shoot. No, no alarm. Get back here. Oh wow. Okay. I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Alright, we're gonna load a save, because that was not so good. Let's hope that this one's okay. And it looks like I was wrong about them not noticing. I guess they do notice when you turn off the wall of light. But it's all goody. Goody, goody, goody. We're gonna finish this a little better. Alright, so this is... We've already turned it off. Should I try this side instead? So it looks like we could have rewired it on this side. We have an overseer guard there that can get rid of our magic if we're spotted. And the normal guard over there as well. So I almost feel better about this way. Could possess one of these rats. So now we just need to get up here. As long as he can't see us, we're good. Oh, he can. Okay. That answers that question.
Probably right.
Alright, Now he's wandered off. Alright. Rune is still further ahead. Don't know if there's anything worthwhile down there. There might be a better route than taking the courtyard. So let's drop down. And what was out here? This was an alternate entrance. At least the way we came in worked out. So we're gonna stick to that avenue. Open by a lever elsewhere. Still got 10 sleep darts. This is probably how we opened this door. Keep that open. Let's hide you, though. Assuming maybe just in the corner would be fine. Alright, doesn't look like there's anybody up here. Alright, the rune is down below. So let's drop down and grab that. It's the only rune in the level. And I'm willing to bet that there might not be any bone charms. Because I am confident about this being the last mission. Still could take me 2 or 3 episodes to beat it. But we are nearing the end. Let's wait for him to turn around. I'm gonna get rid of him just to have less bodies patrolling. Alright, so now we just need to worry about getting to where we need to head towards. So this is the same courtyard. I'm just on the other side of it now. There's a wall of light. Made that work. Just keep talking to yourself, buddy. Let's get rid of this guy. Alright, so it looks like we're trying to get access to... That was close. We're trying to get access to whatever that gatehouse is, so that we could take it further up the lighthouse. Now we're down to 9 of the darts. There's nothing over here, just a watchtower. Doesn't look like there's anything we can access from down there. There's just a wall of light over here. So I'm wondering if we need to go back down to where we were. There's got to be a switch that opens that somehow. Aha. That's that. Alright. So now we can drop down. We'll keep the wall of light up. Ooh, hello, friend. Let's get rid of you. No, we just don't want to drop him in the water. If we do that, he's going to drown. So we're going to drop him in here instead. A rewire tool, probably not going to be using. Head up the steps this way. We are on the other side of the wall of light that I was trying to get past. That was close. But we still did it. Let's bring him up a little higher. We'll drop him off in here. And that's one of our zappers. So we need to get rid of that somehow. That's not good. Do you, though? So it looks like might need to just go under. Because the whale drum's actually next to it. Looks like I might have to do that for these guys. I hate using them too often, but it looks like the safest way to do this part. And then I think we're probably gonna get a loading screen here in just a second. We're gonna try to head up to the top. Apparently it's a big old lighthouse. Still part of the same mission. And now I bet you the dark backdrop of this loading screen is gonna take more effect. If not, maybe doing this a different way makes it darker. Yeah, that looks like the case. Kind of a symbolic thing that the developers did. Like, hey, you did it the darker way, and now it's gonna be dark out because of it. Alright, we still don't have any... There's no more ruins for sure, and there's no more bone charms thus far. So it makes me wonder if the game has given us all of them so far, and that's it. Let's Make sure that we're good that way. And then we climb up here. Let's just drop them off here. Realistically, we would want to hide them better, but guards aren't going to come up, so don't have to worry about it so much. Looks like for this guy, we got to use a dart. Oh dear. I remember this part being a little harder to do without being spotted. Lucky for me, got all the proper upgrades, so as long as I have sleep darts to shoot, we're gonna be fine. So that's a way in. That looks like that's our only way in. We gotta find the three who have stabbed me in the back.
We hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison. Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. We hadn't gotten greedy, afraid. If. Paul was too sure that was the problem. Never hesitated. Too sure of what I wanted.
What did Havelock do? Killed Pendleton? Is this Martin right here? Wow. Yeah, I definitely don't remember doing it this way. She's the Empress. Oh, well, we don't want to eliminate him.
Who is that? Admiral Corvo! I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
So, this mission definitely ended a different way than I remembered. This might be the last mission. Or the last episode we have. I knew it was the last mission. But now we're at the end. This might be pretty typical through a lot of my videos, as I don't realize we're as close to the end as we are.
So ends the interregnum, and now Emily Caldwin the First will take her mother's throne after a season of turmoil. You will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her to cause her harm. You watched and listened when other men would have shouted and raged. You held back instead of striking. So it is with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension, comes a golden age, brought about by your hand. And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily, Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector. Farewell, Corvo.
Well, looks like I was closer to the end than I thought. And that wraps up our Let's Play of the first Dishonored. The game did not kind of foreshadow a second game at all. I don't think they planned on this being as good as they thought. But they did make a second game. Corvo's still alive, and we will eventually tackle that game later on. But this is the end of our Let's Play with Dishonored. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. Let me know what you enjoyed in the comments, and if you guys want to see more stuff like this, please subscribe. Continue being good people, and spread positive vibes. Take care.